my mic was muted. Hey guys, give me just a minute. I'm having some difficulties apparently. Uh, Kid Dooney, say something.
Kiduni.
Okay, perfect. Now you guys. Okay, welcome back after a delay here. We're working on episode 7 right now. We'll have that released to you guys here. I don't know when. And Michael, thank you for the 25, man. I don't know what to say.
Previously on.
Now that that is on, let's do some ambient.
We get music.
We get music.
Fancy. We got upgraded to the master suite.
We got the big kids table.
There we go. How's that sound on the stream?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Let's see.
We gotta wait the delay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be like 30 seconds. Anyway, why don't we go ahead and get
Need a
things. Need a what now?
So you need a recap for the audience sake.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so last episode, the characters, well, after the loss of Drogon and their encounter with Bahamut, which you guys saw, the party kind of split up for the evening, and a new character was introduced, and you guys will get to see who that is here in just a little bit. And we'll get that video out for you guys here soon. So, as of right now, they are now on their various wyverns, griffins, all kinds of cool flying creatures, and they are now heading to Thunder Crest. They're not there quite yet. They just left Hunter. And what's the marching order, guys?
Who suggested it? I think it was
Sting.
Natsu, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Natsu suggested it. Sting had to run up to Thundercrest.
Like literally run up to it.
Well, fly up to it, you know.
Okay.
So, you guys are now in the air, flying away from Hunter. It is about mid-afternoon. And as you guys soar up above the tree line, you start heading towards the mountains. Well, Tiggs is leading, and he'll take you guys straight to Thundercrest. Red, if you can roll a d10 for me, please.
Rolling a d10. Wrong tab. Hold on. It's a very dramatic one.
A 1. Okay.
You get smacked in the face with a pine cone.
Right. I fall off my own mountain.
You guys actually find it a okay day. Skies are a little overcast, but other than that, you make it your first day into this 3-day journey. Do you guys land in the forest, or you want to continue on to the mountains?
I would say with the urgency of what's going on, and we didn't really mention this in the stream, but we noticed a big eyeball in the sky making its way out. So I say with the urgency, I say we continue on.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
But like you got the
escort?
I go ahead and, however it is that I am being carried, and it's okay if you decide to not let happen, Sir Black. I go ahead and do my sentry's rest
Okay.
as we're flying.
Yes, Panzer.
Quick.
Yeah, you're good. Don't worry about it. Okay. So you guys will fly on to the beginning of the mountain as the forest gives way to a little bit of rocky hills and into you find a place just at the base of the first mountain. As you set up camp, you don't notice anything around you. Just a bunch of rocks, little bit of patches of grass and dirt around. What would you like to do for the evening?
Feed my owl.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do all the basic stuff. Feed my pet, get things all set up, help around. Woo, bless you.
Bless you.
Around camp.
Yeah,
Um,
you guys.
and then Tally's going to attempt to make a not go too far, but he's gonna separate himself from the group and kind of go in one direction away from camp.
Okay.
And Eris walks up to Tally and asks him, "Are you okay? Not like I really care, just wondering."
Okay, careful, Tally. Tally's gonna just give you a look, not respond to you, turn away, and continue walking.
Thank you
Alright.
for the sub, Squirrel.
And Eris walks up to the closest coffee station and make himself a coffee.
Sting begins looking for one of the pets that we got. One of the pets that everyone got back in Alderwood. Wanting to play with someone's pet. Tries looking for the monkey. Is the monkey still alive?
Yeah, the monkey's still alive.
You're
Hold
gonna
on.
play with.
Kinda
You're gonna
starts-
play with pet, huh?
Just starts tossing like peanuts or something at the monkey.
So you're gonna toss the monkey?
Seeing what it'll do.
Fireman.
At least he's not spanking the monkey, you know?
That's fair.
Oh my guys.
It's gonna be one of those days. Prepare yourself. We're in rare form today.
Okay, please don't spank the monkey.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness.
So, wow.
And you guys say it so many times, I almost say it myself. Dilato, I'm going to follow Tally, but not close. I'm just seeing just the way that he walks off, something troublesome. So I'm gonna shadow him distantly, but close enough that I can actually see him in case like any danger comes up or anything like that.
So Dildo is stalking behind Tally. Okay, got it.
Can I notice this or not notice this? Can I roll for this?
What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 12.
You would not know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Esther, what were you saying?
I was gonna try to set up like a little security perimeter. I have a fear spell, so maybe just kind of put the little runes on the ground, so in case anyone comes by, they just like absolutely turn right back around. They're not ready.
Okay. And Tally, what are you going? Where are you going? What are you doing?
Just at a distance away from the camp to where I believe nobody is watching me.
Okay.
And do you want me to continue, or do you want to go through everybody else first?
I'm going to continue with you for now.
Okay. So Tally goes out to somewhere where he can find like just a little clearing spot. He looks around, see if nobody's watching, and he unclips the object that he had wrapped last time, that he had found laying next to a stone when he woke
Yes.
up. Um, he unwraps it very carefully,
Mm-hmm.
and starts doing. Well, okay, starts doing practice swings with it.
Okay.
So he has equipped this for the moment, and he is just doing like normal drills with this object.
Okay.
So you're doing something with the builder.
Well, the big giant purple one.
Dialato,
Yes.
make a perception check for me, please.
Alright, 24.
Okay, you see clearly what this is. And I'm gonna go ahead and let Kiduni explain it since I let you decide what it looks like.
Okay,
Alright.
so it is a what did we say? What kind of I got to look this up. Give me even I have to look this up. Um, so it's a short sword. And if you're how far away would you say he is? Will you say he can clearly see it?
Okay, for him to be far enough away to where you would not notice him,
Hmm.
I'm gonna say he's about 100 to 125 feet away.
Okay, so you would make it out that it's a sword, um, and it has kind of a golden lookingish hilt to it and handle. Um,
I was not expecting.
Okay, okay.
okay, thank you.
Advanced purchase.
um, this will also be a call for you, Sir Black. Would he be able to sense anything from the sword?
No.
Okay. So you don't notice anything else beyond that
Wait,
he's
wait a
swinging.
second. Wes, you're Dragonborn, yeah?
I am, yeah.
Okay, Wes, what you would notice is a faint, I'm going to say it's like a faint white just hue to the blade.
Okay, but I'm not near him.
Yeah, he's
No.
not with.
Wait, who's
No,
following?
it was Dildo.
That's did a lot of.
Dialato wouldn't see nothing. All he
That's
sees
why
is
I
you
asked.
messing with a sword.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
I
pretty much it.
forgot who was following.
All good.
So
And
yeah,
I
you
don't
just
have
see
any
me.
of those detects or anything like that on my character, so I wouldn't notice any kind of like magical hues or anything.
No.
I suppose you would just see me swinging a sword you've not seen me hold before. That's essentially it. And that's it. He's just
Yep.
practicing swinging.
Okay, Esser, you are setting up an early. It's kind of a trap. Is there
Yeah.
anything else you are doing?
After I do that, I just kind of, try not to look up at the sky and make myself tea.
Okay, as you look up at the sky, you do see that glow again coming from the north. And the tear in the sky is still there, and every now and then the glow from the eye catches you.
Okay.
And Maximus, what you doing?
I am at camp and I'm just setting everything up, feeding my griff, and setting my bedroll out, and just getting ready to turn in for the night.
Okay. Uh, new guy, what you doing? That can't stop laughing.
Oh man, I just have a picture in my head, but okay. So new guy, his name is Aries, by the way. He made himself a coffee and positioned himself close to a nice fire, and he is feel a bit pissed because he doesn't get the royal treatment what he got used to as a king before. But
Okay.
just get on with it.
So you have coffee in your inventory. Yes?
What do I?
I don't know. You said you made coffee. Do you have coffee in your inventory?
No, I said in the previous one. I said he walks up to the closest coffee station.
Just assume he has coffee in his
Manage
pocket.
equipment, custom item, add custom item, undefined. Click it. I'm going to edit it
Search
in
for it.
COFFEE. Coffee.
Yay!
Strong.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say this brew. I'm making this up on the fly.
So you're not gonna make him a tea with milk in it.
And a hint of cinnamon.
Just a hint.
Till he's doing that, I'm gonna just tell you what I was gonna say when Tali pulled out the sword, and I just couldn't stop laughing. I just imagine Drogon's uh, ghost just appears, places, carefully places Willy around
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Hang on Tully's shoulder and whisper in his ears, "What are you doing?"
Trust me, if Dialato was within hearing distance, it would have been a different description of what was going on.
Really? Was it an ASMR stream then?
All right. You now have coffee.
Yay!
It's coffee strong. You had 30 uh 30 servings of it. You got 29 now because you just made one. This is very expensive coffee. It's 20 gold per serving.
Wow.
Awesome.
This coffee, read the description.
Um, Coffee strong. This brew was grown and harvested from the lands of the Republic before the Great Draft and that
Drought.
hit, drought that hit the land. Okay, cool.
So it's really high quality coffee.
Thank you.
Mhm.
So what you're saying is he's literally gonna shit gold.
No.
Lannister.
Okay, Wes, what you doing, buddy?
I'm feeding my wyvern and making myself food.
Did I miss anyone?
No, the only other thing I was gonna do after I'd seen what Tully was doing is I was gonna look around for small game, like maybe a rabbit or a fox or something like that to hunt and kill and make into some good food.
Make a perception check.
Oh, you said perception.
Sorry, yeah, perception, yeah.
12.
You don't see anything or hear anything, and
Can't
you
see
you
anything.
get the feeling that it's probably from the fear trap that Esther set up.
Well, what's the radius on that fear trap?
It's like a good perimeter around the camp. So Tally is technically outside of it. I don't know how far he is actually from the.
I mean, out of view distance. I mean, no. I mean, he assumed nobody was there, so
Yeah.
we could see him.
He's outside of it's. He's outside
Yeah,
of her.
yeah, that's why I was asking what the radius on that spell was, if there is one.
Maybe like
Okay.
20. Maybe like 20 feet.
At
Oh,
this point, it's right around about 9 o'clock or so.
Is there a new character in the background?
Tally.
Mm-hmm.
How long are you going to be swinging that?
up until day the sun starts to set.
Oh, the sun is set. It's 9
Sorry,
p.m.
so we're at sorry, I didn't realize what time it is. So for a few hours then, and then he would wrap it up and head back to wrap up back of the object, re-equip it on his back, and then head back to camp.
Okay. As you guys gather around the fire with your sleeping buddies or whatever, the night goes by without any issue. As the sun wakes you all up, you all gather your stuff. What you
No
doing?
more exhaustion.
No more exhaustion. It's gone.
Helping to pack up camp. Not really talking much.
Okay. Wes,
Yes.
what you doing?
I wake up, start a fire because it went out during the night, and walk up to my wyvern and pet him
Okay.
while I give him his food.
Right on, Maximus.
So I wake up and I start to get ready and get stuff together, and then I just start to have a conversation with Ares, and I want to ask him, how he's doing and what he thinks of this new group that he's joined.
Okay. So go ahead, Aries.
And Aries just sipping his freshly made second batch of coffee, which I'm gonna take off now.
Yeah.
Oh no, I took off the whole thing.
Oh.
So it was just sipping his freshly brewed coffee and just listening to whatever your name is, Tiggy.
Maximus.
That's it.
So, Ares, what do you think of this new group that you've joined? Are you think you're liking us, or what's the deal here?
Yeah, I mean, I've been around all sorts of slaves, so I don't mind being with you guys. You seem like nice guys in general. But we'll see if you uh, kneel before me at the end of this whole thing, as after all, I'm supposed to be your king.
Does Tally hear this?
Does Sting hear it too?
Does anyone
Yeah,
hear it?
everybody hears it.
Oh my god, what have done
Okay, so Tally literally draws his sword and starts making his way towards him.
I put my hands up and go, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I kind of stand in front of Tally too, like I'm like, wait, wait, wait.
I'm
I kind of look up at Ares and go, I will never bow to you, excuse you. And just kind of
I'm gonna say,
go back to doing whatever I was doing.
Like he's just a mad guy, a mad king. Let's leave him be.
And Diolato, I'm going to just start cracking up laughing, and I just put my hand on Aries' shoulder, and I just can't stop laughing. Tears are falling my eyes. I'm just laughing at his comment.
And Aris pushes his hand away and say, "Do not ever touch me."
I'm going to pull out my mace,
Oh my gosh.
and I'm
my
going
God.
to put it to Ares' nose, and I'm going to tell him, if you expect to survive around this group, you're going to be learning some respect with this group. Don't test me.
Esther's trying to drown herself in tea.
Aries, I just added 28 coffee strong to you.
I don't think it's gonna be needed because I'm gonna.
I don't think he's gonna make it to the 20s.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stop everybody. I'm gonna be like, wait, everybody, just relax. This is a king in his own right, and he's new to us, and we don't know really much about him. All I'm saying is,
He is a
if
king
he is a
who
king,
kills people.
he may be of use to helping
Ben's
us, though,
allowed to be
guys.
specific.
He may be of use to helping us in what we're about to do. So I think we need every last little chance we have of taking on whatever we're about to face. And if it's overlooking this atrocity of what he's done to his people, then it's something that we're gonna have to do.
You might want to talk to that with Tally, because
Tally's just glaring at Maximus, and he's making a bold consideration, and he sheathes his sword for the moment.
And I thank Tally very much. Tally, I know you're not liking this very much, but it's the situation we're in, and I feel we have to go forward with who we have, and we cannot fight amongst each other.
Well, that's going to be one less person if he keeps up with this type of talk.
Well, let's hope that everybody is
speaks up
just
and
relaxed
says-
going forward.
Ding speaks up and, and says, I would be more than happy, except a king in his own right is a king in his own right. He should not be going to a foreign land, especially when he was dethroned in his own land, and be commanding people to bow down to him outside of his own kingdom. We have our own rulers here that we all follow for various reasons. But him demanding he killed his servants, I'm with Howie on this one. He has no right.
I don't think he really demanded it, though. He just said, "I hope at the end of all of this."
You're so good with words.
There was no hope. He said he will. He said we will bow down.
I mean, think about it though, guys. If we have to get through the cosmic event first, and if we're still standing, I doubt we could.
We can always we can discuss it after that.
Yeah, let's take
So,
care of the
are you
big
saying
goals
kill
second.
him? Okay, save him from now, kill him later. I'm down with that.
I'm not saying that at all, Sting.
No. Oh gosh.
We can all just go our separate ways at the end if we're all alive.
Yeah, who knows? He might change.
We might
his
not
mind
even
later.
survive for this, so
And
we
Ares
need
is
every
kind of-
last
I'm not
chance
down
we
for
have.
letting a king. I'm not down for letting a king who might go back and try to reclaim his land just to kill his servants. I'm not down for letting that kind of king live.
And Ares just kind of stands in the middle of the circle and look around himself and just goes like, "Did I say something wrong?"
Tally, sent.
I fucking love you, Dave.
Sting,
Yes, Sir Black.
Sting just
I-
has a realization.
I sent you a Discord. Do not respond to it because it'll pop up on my screen.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
Kind of has a realization and just kind of just kind of looks at Tally and goes, "It's not really worth it right now."
Oh, I
He
don't know.
really truly doesn't understand the
I don't.
wrong as to what he said.
Can
I'm
we
just
just-
now realizing it, so Tally.
Can we just duel him and get over it?
yeah.
Exclamation mark duel.
Hey, Blaze, welcome.
I mean, actually, what are the rules of dueling in the party?
I mean, that's up to you guys.
No
Can we
duels,
duel-
guys.
duel to that?
No duels, guys.
No,
yeah,
we
let's
all
not do
need
that.
to relax, please.
No, the only thing I was gonna say as Gelato is, you may have been a king in a foreign land, but now you're in a foreign land. You are not our king. We will not kneel to you. If you want to live and you want to survive what we just seen in the sky, then you're gonna have to learn to be a part of our group. You are not a leader here.
And Ares goes like, "We'll see about that."
Jesus Christ. Ares, you're not helping
At that
here.
point,
Look, the
at
tea's
that
ready.
point, Sting draws his rapier.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, can I cast Enthrall, please?
I draw my great axe.
Hang on, hang on.
Oh,
Esther,
what is happening?
Esther,
Enthrall in the group. Yes.
are you?
Yes.
You
cast
know
Enthrall.
you only get one of those per day, right?
That's fine.
Okay, go for it.
Do I need a roll to hit?
What's the spell?
It is. It's within 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
They just need to.
Oh boy.
They need to
Yeah.
do a wisdom save.
Yes.
And how long does it last?
spell ends if I am incapacitated or can no longer speak. So as long as I want it to.
Hallie can't be charmed by magic. I don't know if that's really gonna affect the
It
spells.
it doesn't. See, she wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you cast that, right?
Yep.
Everybody roll a wisdom save.
I'm immune to being charmed.
Everybody roll a wisdom save, please.
It's not really a charm though.
Uh, you said wisdom save?
I got
Yep.
a 26.
I got a
I got
22.
17.
I got 15.
Aries.
Alright.
I've got no idea how, but I've got 2.
You didn't roll?
2.
He
Oh,
rolled a
okay,
2.
so
Who rolled
Aries isn't
12?
What's up?
I thought I heard someone roll a 12?
No,
Oh,
I had a 15.
I don't know.
I had a
15.
20, 27.
What's the AC on that, Red?
It's 14. So Aries is the only one who's enthralled.
Okay. So, go ahead, Esther.
Alright. Alright. Alright, Your Majesty. And I say that with the try not to throw up. You're gonna sit, drink your coffee, you're gonna wait until we're ready to move, and you're not gonna say anything for a little while, okay? No, nothing about ruling kingdoms or anything like that for a little bit.
And that's exactly what Aries does.
He was just about to draw his great sword, but hey ho.
All right.
I kind of look at Esther, knowing what she did, and just go, how long will this last?
Unless you guys knock me unconscious or I lose my voice, it's gonna last that long. So or
I put away
incapacitated,
my
I should say.
gear. I put away my rapier.
I thank Esther very much.
I keep my great axe in my hand.
Tally.
Tally looks like he wants to take his head off, and is quite considerably considering he's a little charmed at the moment. It's quite looks like he's considering it.
Callie, no, we
I kind of
promise.
look
We
at
said he's okay. He's not gonna say anything for a little bit. He's on timeout. It's okay.
And I turn and I point
I
to the
kind of-
big rip in the sky and I say, if we don't come together right now, we're all gonna die. So we need to figure this out and move on with our lives.
All right. Well, aren't we supposed to be going somewhere? Can we figure it out when we're not out in the open
Right.
and get some answers?
Yeah, where were we going again? Thunder
look at
Crest?
Thunder Crest, yep.
All right, thank you.
I look at Tally and go, remember what Maximus said. Later we can go in our own ways, which means if we want to kill him later, that's going on our own way.
Tally looks at you, palms down a little bit, and just nods, and then goes back to getting things ready.
Okay, as you get things ready after that very interesting, tense moment, you guys pack everything back up, hop on your mounts, and begin the trek towards Thunder Crest.
It just gave me IRL anxiety.
Sorry,
I'm going to have Aries roll a d10 for me, please.
8.
8, you say?
Yes, sir.
Okay, your mounts seem to get spooked and dart back down to the ground. As you guys come down to the side of this mountain, they land and buck you off. What are you doing?
Son of a bear.
I'm trying to get my mount to land as quickly and safely as possible. Exactly.
Esther?
I take a little rough landing. I'm not carrying anyone, am I?
I have no idea.
I don't know who Aries is rolling
Not with
with.
me. Not with
Alrighty.
me.
So I have to kind of like let him down a little ungently because there's no room on the back of the owl.
Well,
Uh,
you guys,
Sting,
all of you guys have hit
Sting,
the side of the mountain. You're now bucked off your mounts.
aw.
Okay.
Heck, why would you do
tries to do some acrobatics
It's a
to
tuck and roll.
land
Right.
safely.
Roll an acrobatic check.
11.
Okay, and your attempt to do some monk stuff, you slip on a rock that the. What are you writing?
I don't know.
Did
He
did
probably would have been. I probably would have taken him.
no? He had something.
Did he have a mount? Okay.
Yeah, I think. Did you have a
No, I
griffin?
didn't.
We talked about this.
No, Sting does. You guys never said
Oh,
anything.
that's
have a griffin,
right. Okay, as I'm Sting is with Tally, right?
Yeah, I would have probably taken him.
Okay. As you try and catch yourself from the really fast plummet, you slip on a rock and hit your back and roll down, I'm gonna say about 60 feet down the mountain.
Oh wait, I cast Featherfall.
Well, he doesn't take any damage, so
Okay, that's cool.
Do I get any conditions?
no.
You get bruised.
Your
Oh, it's because I'm platinum.
Tally,
fine.
you get the sense that maybe the mounts kind of got hurt a little bit in that.
Gotcha.
So what are you guys doing?
So Tally tried to do some acrobatics, but he ended up belly flopping onto the ground.
Mhm. You guys start hearing this grumbling, low groan.
So I'll take a defensive position.
You
and
start
while,
hearing
while kind of staying in front
cracks.
of the mount.
Okay, everybody.
Excel.
Gelato is going to cast. Let me see what the effect on this is real fast. Are we all with that landing? Are we within range of each other, say 30 feet of each other, or is it basically scattered out to maybe like 120 feet or so?
I'll say you guys are all within 25 to 30 feet from each other right now.
All right, all
You
right.
start feeling the ground shaking.
I'm going to cast a bless on Tally, Esther, and who was our other fighter class?
Sir dies.
Answer dice on them,
Okay,
and that gives
you start to see this big rock come up. It's like it's standing up, an arm, then another arm. Stands up tall, about 15 feet tall. Stands up, kind of stretches a little bit, groans, and starts to walk. In every footfall, you feel these real strong earthquakes. Little bits of rubble and small rocks they start to roll down. He stops and looks at you.
That's the thing we were talking about earlier, to lick it to get to the center.
Sting just kind of tries to hide behind a bush.
You're on the side of a rocky mountain. You want to hide behind a bush?
That one little
On the
bush that's
mountainside,
there.
yes.
Okay, make a perception for me. Or an investigation trying to find a bush on the side of a rocky mountain.
It's gonna be a high roll.
Have you never been to the Rocky Mountains?
I
Bushes everywhere.
You're really high up on these rocky mountains.
You said investigation?
Yes, because you're looking for a bush.
24.
wow.
Okay, you see a tumbleweed that got caught between
We're not in a
two
crest,
mid-sized rocks.
Trees are all over mountainsides over here.
Oh.
Let alone
Not here in,
bushes.
not
Once
here in
once you
California.
get up
Bushes
high
are
enough, Natsu, once you get up high enough, there's no trees, there's no bushes, it's just rocks.
there's juniper bushes.
He wants that bush. Poor
Natsu, Natsu,
guy.
this is a world where
He's
dragons,
gonna get smoked.
this is a world where dragons exist, rock golems exist, and you can enthrall players with magic. There's no bushes. You find a
He's gonna
tumbleweed.
get smoked.
You've been, you've been enthralled by a bush
Is
to be convinced it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I can only cast once a day, guys.
Yeah.
Do I get to hide behind it or no?
Do you want to hide behind it?
Do I get to hide behind? Yes, I want
Make
to
a
hide
stealth
behind the
check
tumbleweed.
with disadvantage.
19.
Okay.
He's gonna hide behind that tumbleweed.
You're effectively hiding behind a see-through tumbleweed. You're like a chameleon.
Good job.
Tally, what are you doing?
Callie can see the obviously. How big is this thing?
It's 15 feet tall.
All right.
It's huge.
Can I tell what it's made? It's made out of rock.
The rock monster.
It
rock
it looks
monster?
like a rock monster.
Oh Lord. All right. So
Hit him
Throw
in the
boulders.
eyes.
I can't. There's not much I can do. So I'm gonna hunter's mark it. And am I within 20 feet of it?
No. You're
Alright, so
about
he's-
80 feet away from it.
All right. That's tempting. No, we're not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna use hunter's mark, which gives me a concentration on it for an hour,
Okay.
which will help me do double damage, and I'm just gonna remain defensive from there and watch what it does.
Okay. Esther,
I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast.
you're going to attack this thing right now?
Wow.
Are,
Well,
we not
something's called.
are we not attacking it?
I'm just asking.
I don't know if we want to.
No, no.
Then-
I'm asking Esther. What are you doing?
Wait, how close am I to it? Because I can touch it and try and talk to it.
You're not close enough.
Oh.
You're about 75 feet.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I think I have a way to.
I mean, if you want to Eldritch Blast, you can.
Is there a way we can avoid this rock golem?
Do I just let it walk by?
I'm just saying. That's why I didn't.
Just straight
Yeah.
up attacking.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
follow
afraid-
the yellow brick road.
Rock golem's gonna be tough to take down.
I mean, I'm prepared because I know how our group is, but
Yeah. Kill first.
This
after-
rock monster takes its fists and punches them together and
Okay, I'm
kind of
just
gets
like-
down and puts his arms to the side.
That sounds like a warning shot if I ever seen one.
What are you doing, Esther?
Oh, well, I'm 75 feet away, so it's not like you can hear me.
You don't know that.
Oh, okay.
Well, he does have rocks for brains, so
That's why
Esther?
I'm so well hidden from him.
All right. Wait, hold on. How far away is he?
75 feet.
Oh, dang it. I'm too far away.
You got 5 more seconds, Esther.
All right. I just caught. Oh! Yeah, I'm going to do Eldritch Blast. It's 120 feet. Let's
Oh
go.
my god.
Oh,
Oh god.
oh boy.
glad I hunter's mark now.
Roll to hit.
Jesus Christ.
Esther, why?
Someone's gonna die.
19.
Watch it be Sting. Kind of.
Oh, and don't forget, you do have blessed on you.
Hang on.
Esther, so you get
Yeah.
a plus D4.
Add your D4.
And I also have Bardic Inspiration, so I can keep going if it fails. All right. So did Does it hit if I did 19?
Roll a d4.
Well, I suppose if we're gonna be taking on a giant eyeball, a rock monster will be good practice.
I got 4.
Okay, so you got 23. It hits. As the Eldritch Blast hits the side of this, it kind of absorbs. Doesn't look like you did anything to it.
No magical damage.
As he stands up and starts laughing, ha 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 ha, it echoes.
Oh,
And he just stands there looking at you, Esther. What would you like to do, Esther?
say
Who's
you're
heading?
sorry.
Okay, I can say I'm sorry. What do I have? I have comprehend languages.
Do you speak rock?
I have tongues, but I have to touch him. I have to touch it.
Do you want to touch a big rock?
I have to apologize to him, but he's too far away. Fine, I'll scream out, I'm sorry.
Aries, what are you doing?
Aries just kind of walks close to Maximus, lean on his shoulder, and from a distance, just watching Esther fighting this big, massive rock, and goes like, "Oh, I love when women do the dirty work."
No!
Oh my god.
Oh, Maximus, go ahead, buddy. What are you doing?
Can't do that, can he?
I just said he couldn't say anything about ruling us. He can do whatever.
I turn to Ares and go, "This is not going to be good.
Okay.
We're in a
well,
lot of trouble." And then I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope.
What's
Shall we
that
go
do?
and-
It's a
Shall
cantrip.
we go and join then?
This spell bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within range for the duration.
What's the range?
The range is 30 feet, so I should be near everybody.
Yeah, you do get everybody. You, however, don't know where Sting is.
Oh, because he's hiding in the bushes.
No,
Or
he's hiding behind a tumbleweed.
behind
in
it.
the tumbleweed branch.
But can I see him behind that tumbleweed?
No,
Apparently,
he's hidden pretty good.
Hiding behind the tumbleweed.
he's
So-
one
We need
with the
to roll
tumbleweed.
a perception.
So for the duration, each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Alrighty. Wes, what you doing, buddy?
I walk to the front of the party and keep a defensive position.
Okay. At this point, the golem will step over the mound he was in front of and sit down and just watch you guys.
I'm going to give me 1 second. I need to see what I have here real fast. I'm gonna take my 7 silver pieces and I'm gonna slowly make my way with my hands open so he can see the silver. And I don't know what a safe distance would be, but probably about 50 feet from the gun. I'm gonna put the silver down and just back up slowly.
You gonna pay for him to come down?
He nods his gigantic rock head in acceptance.
Wait, we had to pay him?
He's a rock golem. Yeah, okay, no, I can't say that because I'd have to roll history. I think it is. Would it be history or what would that be, Mr. Black?
You probably would not have to roll.
Okay. Well, rock golems tend to eat minerals, rocks, iron, silver, gold. The rock golems.
Right.
So basically, what I did is I offered him
Right.
You fed him.
a peace treaty. Right. Yeah, I fed him.
You gave the rock golem some candy?
Exactly. That's exactly what I did. I gave him 7 pieces of candy.
You're
He
like,
gets
"Rock
up and
golem."
walks over and grabs the silver.
And the golem goes like, "Ooh, a piece of candy."
Ooh, pizza candy.
Mhm.
I
I
love
suggest
silver.
we all give him some gold and silver to eat.
We?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I
we.
probably should give him some because I did bless.
Yes.
Alright. Does he prefer gold or silver? Because I don't have that much silver.
Why don't you ask him?
I'm so sorry for trying to blast you into oblivion. You startled me. How much would it cost to get your forgiveness?
Okay, only Esther can understand him. He laughs. Ha 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 ha. Female funny.
Just like Monday.
He
So
says, he also says, pass me you.
thank you. And I give him a couple 5 platinum.
Nice.
He takes the 5 platinum and puts his rocky hand down and pushes you up the hill.
Oh, thank you.
I hope this works.
Uh-oh.
I'll have to wait.
Go ahead, Tally. What you doing?
Okay. So I've been waiting to get this thing out of my inventory forever.
Oh no, what is it?
So Talia reaches and pulls this big iron old pot out of his bag and walks over and offers this 10-pound iron pot that's been very heavy on his back.
The golem turns his head sideways like a confused puppy, looks at you, and Esther, you hear, ha ha ha, I like. He takes the pot.
He likes it, Tally. He thinks it's the best thing ever.
He gives you a thumbs up.
He gives you a thumbs up, still looking at you like a puppy.
Oh, out of
He
my
just kind of
inventory,
picks
go.
up his sagebrush and starts walking around towards Esther. Uh-oh.
What?
He looks at Sting, seeing Sting made out of platinum. He
Oh,
goes,
no.
Esther,
He's
here's
rolling the
this.
tumbleweed next to him.
Oh, food. It starts making his way to Sting.
He's drooling.
Oh.
Yeah, dust is coming out of his mouth.
Sting is still rolling the tumbleweed like it's a rolling tumbleweed with blowing with the wind. That's I don't know if there's actually any wind.
Well,
I'm just
he
trying to
he
be
sees you now. Making his way. Esther, you heard him say food, and he's headed towards Sting.
I'm gonna place 100 gold in
I'm
front
not
of
really
him right
trying to
now.
pay attention.
Go ahead,
Well-
Sting. I'll get back to you in just a second, Tiggs.
I'm just still just rolling the tumbleweed next to me, just kind of like I don't see him, he doesn't see me. I don't see him.
He sees the 100 gold and ignores it.
Do
Platinum.
I see what's going on?
You see, but you don't hear him. You don't
Okay.
know what he's saying.
But I see him
kind of
going
glance
for him, right?
over.
You just see him walking in the direction of Sting.
Okay, and I know Sting
And
is made out of
whatever
metal.
a platinum warforged
Yes.
poop looks like, that is what I poop.
Can I attempt to cast a command?
So what does the platinum warforged
Hang-
poop look like?
Hang on.
Sir Black?
Do you want to command? You want to cast? You want to cast command?
I want to try if it's going to save my friend from getting eaten.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Well, I don't think you know.
Well, like I said, because I would understand whether or not does command only work when they understand what I'm saying. Because it doesn't necessarily say that.
That's a spell, right?
Yes.
Can I say something about that, Sir Black?
Go for it.
You seen what Eldritch Blast did? Nothing. Rock golems are immune to magic.
But it's an enchantment. It's not.
It's still considered magic, though.
Fine, eat my friend.
Esther, are you gonna do anything?
Yeah, he looks.
What?
Esther,
Yeah.
can you talk him into not eating Sting?
Yeah. Hey, excuse me. please not eat our friend?
The rock golem goes,
What exactly does a warforged
food, platinum,
No,
favorite.
not
What does a
food.
warforged poop?
Not food.
I don't know. What does a warforged poop?
Friend, not food.
Yeah, what is it? Is it metal? Is
Uh,
it plat? Is it
I don't
crystal?
even know
Is
if a
it what?
warforged would poop.
If he poops platinum, we should be
Okay,
picking up
that's
his
fair.
poop.
This is turned into a rhyme of some sort, and I'm trying to figure it out. How much poop
um,
does a warforged poop
hang
if you
hang
don't
on,
eat
guys.
it?
We're getting off track here. Esther,
Yes.
what were you doing?
I was telling him Sting is our friend, not food. We like our friends.
Food friend, as he stops, looks over towards you and points.
Yeah, I kind of like point to me like friend, and I point to Sting. Friend.
Food.
Friend.
Food.
Sting
No.
just gets up and sprints.
He looks food, and he starts moving faster.
Friend
and I
Sting.
and I hide behind Esther. I hide behind Esther.
Oh my gosh.
He crouches down and gets right in your face, Esther. Food. As your hair blows back.
Friend.
Save me!
You're a 9 foot tall warforged. Why are you
I'm going to dig
Because
gelato.
he eats me. I've been a couple of good friends to him.
friend? And I'm like,
As
I
while
can't cast a throw on him. Dang it.
as they're doing that, gelato, I'm gonna grab one platinum piece. I'm gonna hold it over my head and kind of wave it
One
around to
second,
the.
Esther.
Let's see.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay. 21.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
He looks at you and says, food.
No, that's a friend. And I hold up a platinum coin. This is food. He is a friend.
And he grabs the platinum coin, just barely pinching your finger, not on purpose, and takes it and goes, friend.
Yes.
I hold on, let me. I go and hold out 5 platinum pieces for him to take
He goes,
as an offering. Go tell him
food.
his friend.
He'll reach out at like he's going to grab you. Go, food, friend, and
Kind of
takes the
gesture,
coin.
but also, and I just am like, Esther, are we good? Am I safe?
I mean, if you do shit platinum, you might want to give him some on your way back. Just saying.
So, are you allowing me to poop, Mr. Black?
Like, do warforges poop though? Like, that's a question.
I no
Then
warforges will
then
not
you
poop.
can.
Okay, then
Okay.
yeah. I mean, well, yeah, you're fine. You're.
What would you put metal scrap?
I don't know.
No, like gears and ball bearings.
Yeah, scrap metal.
Poop
Sting, you're
iron.
good. He knows you're a friend now. Just make sure you have some coin when you
Okay.
come by.
Okay, like I said, this guy has eaten a couple of my friends, so that's why I hid when I first saw him. I know this guy.
Sorry, your friends got eaten.
That's so
It's not your
genuine.
fault. I just we know to just we see this guy, we either run or hide.
He says, go.
How much do we have to pay him to leave?
He says, go.
Oh, go. I thought you said gold. What do you want?
All right. So, what are the status of our mounts? Because Tally's looking at his mount. I'm sorry. Did they flee?
You see them towards the top of this peak you're on right now, and they're sniffing around the ground right now.
Can I see any energy or energies? Can I see any injuries on them at all?
From this distance, no. They're probably a good 120 feet in front of you.
So Black, check Discord real quick.
Oh. Do. Say something, guys.
Test.
Hello,
Hello.
testing.
How about now?
So once upon a time, there was an ugly ducking.
An ugly ducking?
Ducking?
Ugly duckling. Yes, this ugly ducking.
Ugly ducking.
This ugly ducking thought he was a duck.
Okay,
But no,
so
he
are
was
you
That's funny.
guys going? You going up to the mounts? What you doing? You gonna stay with your new friend that wants to eat
I'm
freaking
gonna reach
Sting?
for Sting, and we're gonna be making our way towards the mounts. We're getting him away from it as quick as possible.
All right.
Yeah, I need to bring my mount down. Actually, can I whistle and my owl just come to me? I don't feel like walking all the way up there.
I mean, if you think you've had enough time in training with your owl,
Do I have to roll animal handling?
you've had it for 2 days.
I mean,
Do you want to try?
yeah, let me try.
Okay, roll. Yeah,
Animal handling?
sure.
That's not a. Oh boy! It's. Oh, okay, thank God. I thought it was a 1. It's 10. So
Oh.
still-
So as you whistle, all the animals look up and then go back to sniffing the ground.
Oh, I thought they were all going to come after me like they do on Ark.
That would have been funny.
And just fly around you in a real fast circle so you can't freaking click on them.
Right?
Smashing the E button.
Like, let
Yeah.
us see your behavior.
So do you guys make your way up to your pets?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. As you get up there and calm them down, maybe give them a little bit of food, give them some water, they seem to calm down and you guys are able to get on and take off again. So,
Yay.
Tally,
Mhm.
roll a d8 for me.
D8. Roll. Hey, I got an 8. Hopefully it's good this time.
Nice. You actually get to a safe spot at the top of this plateau where there's no way up to it other than flying creatures.
Awesome.
You land on that for the night, or do you keep going?
What time? Well, yeah, let's just land. We need a break.
Let's
Mark
land.
Olive, Sting almost got eaten.
Yeah.
As much as a Sting didn't actually like since Sting can't poop, he just felt a really weird rumbling in his tummy.
Mhm.
Wait,
So-
what happens to the food if I don't poop?
You don't know.
Metabolizes, baby. I don't know.
Your energy
Either way,
is
Tally motions to the group and points towards the plateau.
Okay, as you guys make your way to the plateau, you land. You gather your fire starting equipment, some logs and stuff that you brought with you. You start your fire, set up your tents. This time it's dark sky, clear. You see stars, the rift, and an eyeball just looking at you. Now you can clearly see the the light that you have been seeing. You see the very top of a very tiny, if you got focused really hard, but you see the top of a freaking tower and a glow coming off the top of it from the north.
I just kind of say to everyone, I think that might be part of our problem. I don't know, but I think it might be.
Well, it did say that they were building something over there, so magic tower.
I was told to investigate a tower by my higher ups. So
And to your west northwest, you see another tower in the Empire.
Ooh, what's that?
Piece of candy.
would my
Squirrel.
character know anything about that?
No.
Okay. I just kind of look to everyone and go, I was not told anything about that. I really hope that no one in the Empire is actually up to that.
Same question. Would Tally know anything about anything that's going on over there?
Tally would know about that tower. And
Okay.
Kiduni, me and you talked about that. That's the thing you must add. Remember?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
You must have got me when I was really
We had a
tired.
hard morning, just say that.
No,
Yesterday morning was a hard morning.
it's been a while. It was like 2 weeks before we started the campaign.
Oh. Oh, that's why I don't remember. That was
Hmm
short-term memory loss.
Red, do you remember what we talked about on that?
I think so. Let me pull up here. That was from the last one, right? The
Hang
last
on,
campaign.
hang on. There, I just sent you Discord.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you remember now.
Yes.
Okay. And since Tally would know, let me send Wolf Boy a Discord.
Thank
No,
you.
no, 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 no. Wolf boy.
There you go. I'll give you a second.
Yeah?
You remember now?
No?
Oh,
Are we
damn.
sure we had this conversation?
Yes. Yes, we did.
I mean, my memory's not that bad.
Yeah. Well, a
Must've
lot
been
has
really
happened.
late night.
A lot has happened between when we talked about it and now, so.
Fair enough. Maybe Red should explain it.
Am I explaining it?
Yeah, let's just go with that route.
You can if you want. You don't have to.
All right. Well, in my experience with creepy magic towers, there's usually two. One for whatever they're doing over in the Empire, and there should be one somewhere on the side. Not necessarily out to resurrect an undead or freaking force from the other side of the plane, but I mean, we can always give it a look.
You said we could see both towers, right? So I guess Tally would help point out where the two towers are located.
Yeah, the one that's west northwest is a lot closer than the one that is way north. The
Mhm.
one that is way north, you just barely make out that it is a tower.
But obviously, I know that it exists there, so I'd try to point it out to them.
Yes, you would have experience with this since
Mhm.
you're. Yeah.
Yes. So I said, so if you guys look very closely in the distance, that would be tower number 2.
Is this going to have your god in it?
No,
You hope not.
hope not. Well, he
Or-
would assume not.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. So we hit up this tower after we're done here in Thundercrest and get more.
Unless we
information.
find out something at Thundercrest, I think that might be our best course of action.
All right, sounds good. So Thundercrest first, and Sting can hopefully find out his maker. I think that's what we're looking for, right?
Oh, yeah, we're also he all like they made me, so I expect them to be able to make more, better armor and weapons for us too.
Okay, that works. All right, and
Might
then
have
after
to
that,
chop off a finger of mine though.
what
Who knows?
does it
Might
grow
have
back?
to chop off a finger of mine. No, but in the sense of the amount that I'm willing to pay for the stuff that I know they can make
I
is
can.
worth taking a finger off for.
Well, we'll pin that for later and
What's
see if
up?
it even gets that far.
Yeah, Tyler scratches his head. Yeah, let's keep all of our digits for now, and see what they say first.
Of course.
Okay, as you guys bed down for the night, again, everything seems to go just fine through the night.
Seems to go.
Say what?
I said seems to go.
Yeah. Morning comes to you all. What are you guys doing? Uh, Aries, are you making another cup of Joe?
Yes, sir. Aries loves his coffee.
Okay. So as you make your coffee, everyone else starts packing up their stuff. What are we doing before we head out, if anything?
I help everyone pack except for Aries.
Okay.
I'm checking over the mounts to make sure they're all in good condition.
Okay.
I walk towards the mountains as well to feed them.
Okay. And the mounts seem to have healed overnight.
And
Take it.
dear Lotto, I'm gonna slowly make my way to Arius, and my dialogue is basically, regardless of our past and the rough start that we had, I thank you for being part of this group, and um, glad that you're still safe with us.
And Aries just kind of nods at him and just keep drinking his coffee.
I guess I take all note of all of our inventory and make sure we can resupply when we get out. Like what needs to be resupplied.
Okay. All right. As you guys mount up, you are on your final leg to Thundercrest. You should be there about midday. So as you follow Sting's lead, since he knows exactly where this place is, you come down to the side of this sheer cliff. You see this gigantic iron door. It is huge, probably about 80 feet in circumference. As Sting walks up to it, he places his hand on it, mutters some words, and the door opens. As you enter this place, you see a winding staircase leading down and down and down and down and down. You see at the far end of this pit gigantic stacks coming up, gears moving, and light down at the bottom, people moving around. You have now reached Thundercrest.
Bum bum bum.
And with that, we're going
Are
to
they
take a
Oompa
we're going to take a short break.
And
Alright.
none of you English, right?
Last I checked, nope.
No.
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 So you won't understand if I say bum 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 bum.
No.
Sounds like
All right, guys, we will be back in just a few minutes. All right, and we're back. Let's get back to what we were doing here. There we go. Now, as you guys are now at the entrance to Thundercrest, what are you doing?
Do we have to?
I am. What?
I didn't know if we had to pay. I don't know if we had to pay to get in.
I'm looking at Sting for direction here.
Me too.
I just kind of
Can we
say,
put it?
follow me for real quick. I'm looking for the dwarf who actually made me.
Okay.
And I
Uh,
begin calling out, like, I begin looking for Dalgern Lutger.
make a investigation.
Is there big enough for the base that we push not to win, and so we can get it? No.
12.
12. It takes you a while, but you find out that the dwarf who made you is now at the front lines because the tensions between the Empire and the Republic have they've escalated.
I did.
So that's that.
That's not good. So we're not going to get any weapons, I'm guessing.
Well, we can still look around, right?
So
Yep.
then I say thank you for letting me know. Do
Okay.
you happen to know where Aurora Firahel? She's one of the elves who carves runes in the Warforged made here.
Say that one more time.
I approached the person who told me about Dalgern.
Yes.
I asked that individual about Aurora Firahel,
Mm-hmm.
and I explained that she's the elf who carves the ruins in the Warforged that are made here.
You get the same information. That elf is with the dwarf at the front lines.
Where exactly are the front lines? Are they within our borders? Are they within the Republic borders?
They are within our borders, and I forgot the name of that city up there. Kaduni, help me out.
Um,
It's the
Grand
one.
Crest?
It's the one up north.
Yeah,
Was it
isn't
was
that
it
correct?
Unity?
Unity
Yeah.
or Grand Crest, one of the two.
Okay. It's Unity.
Okay, do we have any of the dwarven blacksmiths still here?
You Yeah, there's two still here.
Okay, and I head over to where one of them has
Okay.
his shop
Give me just a
and
second.
ask everyone of the party to follow me. And I explain that the the elf and dwarf who helped make me are actually on the front lines at Unity right now.
Oh.
So you guys are making your way to the first blacksmith. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You do see a dwarf just sitting there, and he will greet you as you walk up. He says, "Welcome. I am Marcus. Marcus Frang. How can I help you?"
Hey, Marcus, I have this uh, quarterstaff. I'm friends of Dalgern and Aurora. Um, could you look at this quarterstaff for me and just kind of tell me if there's any magical properties or what it's made out of? Just whatever you can get out of it.
I can do that. It's going to take me a couple of days to figure out exactly what this is. It's gonna cost you, but I won't know how much it's going to cost until after I'm done with it. So it's going to be anywhere
Alright.
from 20 to 80 gold, depending on how long this is actually going to take me and what instruments and tools that I need to use.
Alright, that sounds fair.
Okay? He
We can
takes the
talk about
staff and sets it underneath the
um
table there.
Am I with?
I was
Am I with Sting?
curious.
Yeah, everyone's there.
Um are any of the elves who help uh carve the ruins, are they happen to be around here still?
All of them have went up to the front lines in unity.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
For me, what do you have in your wares?
I have all
What
kinds.
do you have made already?
I got armor, I got weapons, I got axes, I got short swords, I got long swords.
What kind
I
of studded leather do you have?
studded leather. Oh, I just got
Yeah.
this stuff over here. It's just standard armor. Not much better than what you already have on.
All right. Thank you. And then I kind of let everyone know, like, this is the first blacksmith. There's another one, so if you guys want to talk with him,
Do
see
you
what
have
he
any?
has.
Does he have any armor for our mounts?
Make
You
no,
can ask him.
you don't see any mount armor around.
Okay.
All right, you guys want to check with the second blacksmith?
Sure.
Tally, what do you want to do?
I agree. I want to check with the second blacksmith. And he mentions to the group that he's looking to see if there's any better armor he have. He's not. He makes it clear that he's not really interested in any weapons, but just maybe if he can do something about his armor.
Okay.
Even
And
So you're
you
talking
kind
to
of
Marcus about possibly upgrading your armor?
mm-hmm.
Okay, what kind of armor do you got now?
What he's got just plain chainmail, the standard chainmail.
What can you wear?
That's a good question. Heavy armor, light armor, medium armor, and shields, obviously.
Okay.
So any of the above.
Roll a d8 for me, Tally.
Oh, I used up my 8 earlier. Oh, hold on. D8 roll. 7.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So as you're talking to Marcus, he says, "Wait, give me 1 second. I got something that you may actually dig." He goes into the back. You hear clanking and throwing and swearing. He's really looking. And finally you hear, "Aha! Here it is." And this little dwarf has this freaking plate mail, and you see this plate mail looks like it's platinum or something. It's kind of odd, but it's really intricately engraved and everything. What you notice right off the
Mhm.
bat, Tally,
Mhm.
is it has the Bahamut freaking crest on it.
Oh my gosh.
So Tally's eyes light up, but he's and so
The
he
dwarf,
immediately
hang on,
yeah, go. Yeah,
the
go ahead.
dwarf is struggling to carry this out. He gets about 10 feet towards you and he sets it down. He's like, ah. Then he picks it back up and he sets it on the counter and makes a loud thud and shards of wood fall off of this table. And he says, "What I have here is plate dragon armor. This is said to come from Bahamut himself.
So Tally's trying to control
Yeah.
himself because he's not good at this, and I know everybody notices this about him. So so Tally gives Red a look like I want, like, help.
How much is it?
This right here is going to be 1,500 platinum for this piece right here.
Oh.
Tally's not that rich.
But this right here gives a +3 to AC, and this armor makes you immune to fire, to radiant, to cold, and you cannot be charmed or frightened at all.
You are such a tease.
So I'd like to persuade Marcus and see if there's any way that I can talk him into lowering the price for us to a reasonable price as we're about to go into a battle to save humanity and this world as we know it.
Okay, to avoid a lengthy process for no reason, there's no way you're going to beat the AC.
Okay.
Cool. So can we just knock him unconscious and
Hey.
steal?
You
I
wanna
asked the
knock
dwarf.
a dwarf in Thundercrest
I
that
don't know.
deals with magic unconscious. Go
And
for
Red
it.
with
Red,
armor that
remember
probably
the
every
rock
dwarf
golem.
will be able to identify.
Everyone is gone. They're in unity because of the war thing. There's like low manpower here. We can
I
tell-
didn't
Esther,
say
the rock
everybody was
golem,
gone.
Esther. The rock golem.
Are you discussing this, or
So,
are you just hypothetically
No,
talking
Tally
about
comes
it
back
right
to
now?
his senses. He said,
hypothetically talking.
so Tally talks to Marcus and said, that is a wonderful piece of armor. And given who my
Marcus
lord is.
interrupts Tally, says, "Hey,
Mhm.
if you want this, I can put it on hold for you. 100 gold pieces now, and the rest when you can, and I will hold it for you."
Layaway?
Yeah, so
Basically,
Tally
yeah.
Tally agrees, and he because he's entranced by this armor, so he slides over 100 gold.
Tally just put
Alrighty.
armor on layaway.
Okay, so take 100
Yeah,
gold,
I went to, mhm.
and he gets a piece of parchment and hands it to you with a grease stick and says,
Mhm.
"Put your name down here, and when you're ready, come back and see me, and I'll get it for you."
So Tally nods and signs his name.
Alrighty, and also he says, if you want any more enchantments on it, there's one more possible enchantment that can go on it. So what I would do is I would think about what you would like this to have.
Tally nods.
That will be, however, an extra 500 platinum to do that. So
Does
you're
he like
looking,
have any jobs that he wants us to do? For
if
this
you
money?
do that, it will bring the total to about roughly, depending on what enchantment you want, 2,000 platinum. Now it can go over, so just letting you know.
Okay. Tally nods and thanks him for his time.
He nods and reaches his hand out for a shake.
And he shakes it.
Wait, Natsu, how much does a finger cost?
How much does all of this thing cost?
We have a
I
war
kind of
forge here made of pure
look at-
platinum.
I kind of look um, at the dwarf and go, "How much weight in platinum are you wanting?"
What do you mean? What are you offering?
In order to wield a sword, I do not need my middle finger.
Oh, so you think by cutting off your finger that that's going to be worth the same as coin?
Offer your whole body. We can see break you
That-
out later.
What is coin made out of?
Coin is made out of
Flattened
platinum.
pieces of the metal, right?
Let me explain how a dwarven forge is forged. In the process,
All right.
yes, we do use platinum, but in the process, it renders the worth of the metal worthless. That is just the cost of creating you.
Ah, okay.
Tally,
Wait, did you just say he was
Thank you.
worthless?
That's pretty
For letting me
much.
Yes.
The metal he was made out of is worthless.
And I
T-
just kind of
Tal-
look back at
okay.
them and go, you know, that rock golem was about to eat a worthless piece of metal. And I just kind of look back and say, thank you. I did not realize that about how I was created. So thank you for that enlightenment.
Absolutely. How was your training?
It was actually really good. They assigned me to be a rogue. And
A rogue dwarven
that,
forge? That is a
yeah,
bit
right?
odd. How's that
It's
working
so
out for you?
bizarre. Actually, really well. Earlier today, I was able to hide behind a piece of sagebrush,
Oh.
Just don't let him
tumbleweed.
climb trees.
Yeah.
Oh? No climbing trees? Why? What happened? Tell me.
He falls out of them.
Instinct just kind of goes, yeah. They didn't really train me in climbing ability.
You're a rogue that can't
They
climb?
trained me really well. Yeah.
He's very stealthy,
I
though.
haven't successfully climbed a tree yet, but I can hide very well. They trained me really well in
Well, if
hiding.
you can hide behind a piece of tumbleweed, I'd say you can hide. All right.
Anyways,
Is
thank you for that information.
absolutely.
Do you
I
know
mean,
the
I'd
other?
gladly take your finger if
Hey,
you want.
Tally says, "No, thank you. You can keep his finger."
this
Is
has
there
no
anything
value,
else?
Is there any way we could
do you
finance this
know?
armor for Tally instead of layaway?
Oh no, money, and then you get the armor. That's how this works.
What if Bahamut himself comes and blesses Tally with his?
Sorry.
I doubt that's gonna happen. Bahamut hasn't been seen in over 1,000 years.
We just saw him.
We want to have a conversation about our friend who was smeared, by the
You
way.
just saw Bahamut?
Yes.
You don't
Twice.
lie to
And I
me.
kind of go,
He puts his hand
Tally.
on the hilt of his axe.
So Tally pulls out his amulet that represents Bahamut, and he says, "It is the truth."
Oh, where did you see this Bahamut?
Tally shakes his head. Sorry, we cannot share that information.
Uh-huh,
He's not.
And I
sure.
kind of go,
Anything else
Tally.
I could help
These
you guys
people
with?
are trustworthy.
He's also not there
These people
anymore.
are very trustworthy.
You know what? I'm gonna
They
interrupt everyone.
are.
I'm gonna interrupt everyone's conversation, and I'm going to motion for the dwarf to step outside with me, and I'm gonna point right up to the eye that is poking through a rip in the sky, and I'm gonna tell that dwarf
Hey,
that if
hold
he
on,
does.
hold on, hold on.
Whoa.
You're
Which
in a gigantic pit in the middle of a mountain. You're not gonna pull him thousands of feet away from his stall.
If he doesn't have
Okay.
the
Yeah,
pull him away,
I thought
Thundercrest.
we were like. Yeah, I thought we were in the
Think.
mountain itself. I didn't know we was like underground or something like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're
Think.
Yeah,
inside the
we went
mountain and down. It's a
we went
hollowed
down,
out
down,
mountain.
down.
Think.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha,
Think
gotcha.
like the Lone Mountain in The Hobbit.
Oh, gotcha. Like a subterranean kind of. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know too much about the layout. I thought it was.
You're
The
good.
the picture on my map is off. We're gonna update that later on.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. No. I mean, like I heard some of the description earlier. I just wasn't like 100% certain like how it was. It was like partial up and partial
It's okay. It's
So,
okay. You could
okay.
say you weren't
Gotcha.
paying attention.
Yes.
I was not ignoring you.
As Marcus looks at the group,
ignoring you, but he
says,
was not listening.
"Okay, storytellers, is there anything else I can help you with?"
Do you
I j-
know any arcane, or do you have any arcane scrolls or anything just kind of hanging out here
You said
as
scrolls?
watch? Yes.
I don't know anything about scrolls other than how to enchant these armors and this one in particular.
Nothing, no fancy
I
scrolls
remind
guarded by anything,
I look to Esther.
banshees.
I look to Esther and remind her we're in the blacksmith, not in the like different store, Esther.
Just saying.
We can go by the store that would have that.
All right.
I mean, I got short swords, I got
All right.
long swords, I got great axes. I even got a nice crossbow right there that has your name on it, Dwarven Forge.
Do you have any daggers?
Do you have 2 of those crossbows?
Do
would
I
like a
have
bow.
daggers? He kind of giggles a little bit. I have daggers. You're funny.
I'd like to buy a crossbow.
Oh, what kind of crossbow are you looking for?
I'm looking for a heavy crossbow.
A heavy crossbow? Are
Mhm.
you sure you can lift a heavy crossbow?
What do I need to lift it?
Muscles?
I got muscles.
Do you?
Wiry strength. Oh yes.
Maybe you should
I'm-
try lifting it up before. Can he try lifting it?
Can you try even pull
Try
it back
lifting what? The armor?
No, the crossbow, the heavy crossbow. Can he try it first before he buys it?
I mean, well, I was getting to that. The dwarf looks at you and looks at the crossbow and looks at you and goes, you could try. Go for it. Try and lift that thing up.
All right. I tried picking it up.
You pick it up with ease.
that build up for nothing. Oh my gosh.
I simply then ask how much for the crossbow.
Oh, you're stronger than you look.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you look like a beanpole, but
Been told that my whole life.
35 gold.
And I happily pay 35 gold.
You got yourself a heavy crossbow.
Cool. Would you like to buy my light crossbow?
Let me see it.
Show it to him.
Perhaps he doesn't.
He
gotta
takes
ask
it,
the
takes
question.
his little monocle magnifier out and looks it over. He's looking at it, flips it around. He turns and faces the front of it right at his eyeball. He's looking down it. He moves the string. Says, "This thing's a little worn. I'll give
All right.
you 20 silver pieces."
That's fair. I'll take that. You gave me such a good price on the heavy crossbow. I can't argue with you.
Okay. He hands you 20 silver pieces and puts the crossbow underneath his table there. Is there
Right.
anything else that I can help you guys with a big smile on his face?
I'm good.
I say I want to go look at the other blacksmith real quick.
Oh,
See what
okay.
he
And
has.
he points down the way. He's like, he should be right over there, and you're looking for Topher and Toadstool.
Did you?
Awesome.
Before
Thank
we
you.
go away, do you have any great swords?
Of course I have great swords. I said, I got short swords, I got long swords, I got great swords, I got
Yeah, but
great
do you
axes.
also have a great sword that's fit for me? You know, not that toothpick that you have there on the wall,
Well, you look like a dragon.
because I'm a dragonborn.
Oh, I wonder how that's done. I don't want to know how that's
Well,
done. Go over there and take your pick. As you look over, you see two great swords on the rack. What you doing?
I walk over and grab each one of them in one of my arms, then
Okay.
one of my hands.
Okay. The blades ting on the floor, and he looks over. Hey, hey, you break, you buy.
Yeah, I want to see if they actually they are heavy enough for me, but it seems not.
Well, the blades hit the floor because of the sheer weight.
Yeah, but I wanted a huge one. Again, this is not heavy enough.
Oh, you want one of them anime swords that's like 10 times bigger than the person.
Exactly. If you never watched Berserk, then I'm
Oh
not talking to you
no!
anymore.
Got the
So
sword?
you want a massive sword.
Yes.
I mean, I can make one for you.
It doesn't have to be sharp. You just get.
It's going to take me about a week to make it. But
Well,
I
we
can
have to
do
come
it.
back for our item anyway that you're gonna check. So why not?
I mean, if you want, what do you want? Just a great sword?
Well, yeah,
I can
but
enchant.
what kind of enchantments?
What do you want?
Well, is there possible that you have an enchantment that can modify its weight? So when I'm traveling, it's lighter than normal, and while I'm fighting, I can double it when I'm swinging down.
So you want to... Okay, I got this. Okay, I know an enchantment for you. This enchantment, when you're not using it, all you do is you flick your wrist and it disappears. And then you wave your hand and it's in your hand. Just appears in your hand. But this item needs to be attuned to you and it is not cheap.
And what
And
do
if
you
you
call is
thought
not
that
cheap?
armor was expensive,
Well, again, what cost do you think will be?
well, depends on the material you want the great sword made out of, how big you want it, giggity, and if you do want the enchantment, and if you want any intricate designs or runes carved into it or whatever.
Let me get back to you on that. I have to converse today. Talk to my teammates about this.
Okay, I'll be right here.
But do you know anything about the piece that I'm carrying, Sir Black?
I don't know.
All right. Can I ask about it?
If you want.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm just checking because you told me, I'm not supposed to say anything. So,
Well, your character wouldn't know, but
okay.
you can go for it.
All right. Excuse me, Marcus. I'm also carrying this armor, and I'm not really sure exactly how I'm supposed to use it or what I'm supposed to do with it. Is there anything you can tell me about this?
Well, that will take me probably a day and a half to figure this out. I may have to bring in a elf that may know something of this. So if you want to leave it with me, I can do that.
Well, we're going to be here anyway. That would be absolutely awesome if you could do that.
Okay, you gonna be here for a day and a half or a couple days?
I believe so, because you're checking out Tally's stuff as well.
Not Tally,
Uh, whose was it?
It was
I don't know
Sting's
whose
staff.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sting.
Sting's
Sorry.
staff.
Sorry about that.
So,
So yeah, we're gonna be here for a little bit. So if you could
okay.
do that as well, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Do you hand the armor over to him?
On the condition he's not stealing it from me.
You get the feeling he's not a thief.
Okay, then yes, I do.
Alrighty, he takes it and says, I will be very careful with this, and I'll get it back to you as soon as I'm done identifying it.
Thank you so much, Marcus.
Absolutely. So, you guys gonna head over to the other blacksmith, or what you doing?
Yep, and if there's a magical shop or
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
And yeah, would I know if there's a magic shop?
You wouldn't because you spent most of your time in the training area of Thundercrest.
Okay.
You did venture out from time to time, but you can't recall where a specific magic shop is. So you ask Marcus for magic shop location.
Yes.
Esther.
Yes.
Okay. He says there is one, however, the elf that was running it, her name is Ellen Gig, and she's currently out at the moment. She'll be back in a couple of days.
Okay, so we have to wait.
Okay, as you make your way to the second uh blacksmith, what are you doing?
I inform everyone that I need to speak with the, uh, I mean, the leader, the mayor, the governor, like whatever the title of the person in charge of Thundercrest. I need to
Okay.
speak with that person. So I just inform everyone that after we talk with this next blacksmith, that I need to, that I'll be gone for a little bit, running errands.
Alrighty. So, as you walk up to this, well, I'll let you go ahead if you guys want to respond to him.
Do you want to go by yourself? I wouldn't mind accompanying you.
I would be okay with you and Esther, if you guys want to, because I'm gonna be trying to find out if they have any information on the tower or the rift in the sky or anything.
Of course, I'd be more than happy to accompany you.
Yeah, we just need someone to babysit the king, and we'll be good.
I'll stay here and
Maximus
hang out with.
seems to like him.
Yeah, I'll stay out here and hang out with Ares.
Okay, so as you guys come up to the blacksmith, what are you doing? You see him currently working on something.
Hey, what you working on?
Turns around and says, "I'm currently working on a great axe. What can I do you for?"
Is it a great axe or
uh,
a?
He takes it and throws it, and it hits the floor right next to you and sticks into the rock. That's a great
It was.
axe.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
He's playing with you too. It's all right.
I'm just funning with you. Go ahead and pull it out of there.
If you can.
What kind of?
And I
What
just
kind
kind
of?
of stand there and watch.
Do I have to make a strength check?
No, just try and pull it out.
There.
All right, I attempt to pull it out,
You,
and
it doesn't even budge. Oh, come on, miss. Pull it out of the rock.
you're a great ass.
Well, thank you. It does look pretty great, doesn't it?
No.
I just kind of look at it and go,
You gonna pull it
nice.
out of there or what?
No, I'm just gonna leave it there.
Oh,
Tally was like, "You wanna try Tally?"
he
My
looks at
sword.
Sting and says, "Hey, Warforged, pull it out of there."
Oh my gosh.
I know I can't. I was trained as a. I was made to be a rogue and trained as a rogue, so my strength is nothing.
So you're not even gonna try.
I guess I'll try. So I go ahead and try.
It doesn't budge at all.
And I just kind of shrug my shoulders and say, "I can move quick." But
Hey, you,
strength is
fancy
nothing.
guy, go ahead and pull it out of there. Looking over at Ares.
Ares comes around and gives it a go.
It budges just ever so slightly, but you can't pull it out.
Oh my gosh, it's
Yeah.
Thor's hammer. Oh, we're not worthy.
Yeah, with me.
How about you, pretty boy? Looking over at Maximus. Go for it.
I reach over and try and give it my best shot.
You pull it straight out with ease.
And I hold it up to the sky with a look of amazement.
And then the weight of it catches up and it hits
Thundercats.
it
Thundercats.
it hits the table in the front because it's too heavy for you to hold.
Oh, no. I thought I could hold it.
Hold it out, but I
And the
can't
dwarf
hold it.
walks over and picks it up with 2 fingers and twirls it and says, "Man, you guys got no strength," and throws it and it lands in the rack. How
I go
can I
back
help
over
you
and
guys?
pull it back
Just
out.
kind of smiling.
I'm literally a bard. My goal is to persuade people, not punch them.
I ask him if we can keep this for the party.
What, the axe?
The sword. Yeah, that I just pulled out.
It was a
An
great
axe, sorry.
axe. It's
I asked
freaking
if we could keep
huge.
it. I said my friend Sir Dies over here would really love this.
It's a
Ooh.
great axe. I mean,
Quality.
yeah, I guess, but he's already got one.
Oh, there's nothing special to this?
It's just an axe.
Oh, all right. I thought there was something special to it. You were just messing with us.
Maybe.
And Sting just kind of nods.
I'm gonna sit in the back and I'm just gonna chuckle at watching everyone.
Anyway, Sting speaks up and is like, I'm wondering if, what kind of rapiers you have here.
Rapiers. I got a couple over there. If you want to go look at them.
What? Yes, please. Do you have anything that's just more than a rapier?
I mean, there's one over there that has a couple of something on it.
Do you know what that something is?
I do.
What is it?
It's an enchantment and a little better material.
What is the enchantment and what is the material?
The material is made out of the stone here locally, which is impenetrable and does what was that? Looks through his book. It's +3 to hit, and it's 3d6 damage.
How much does that cost?
Do you not want to know what the enchantment is?
Oh, that wasn't the enchantment. What is the enchantment?
The enchantment makes you resistant to cold and fire.
That sounds expensive.
I mean,
How
depends
much?
on what you consider expensive. I'm sure Fancy Pants over there can afford it.
I'm actually his bankroller.
I was talking about the fancy guy over there, the Aries.
The king.
Oh, I have no idea
No.
how much money he has.
Good.
I don't need that blood money.
So he's actually king of a nation.
He's king of what nation?
Guys.
I don't know. He's talking about him. I don't believe he's a king. He just seems to be a right ass.
He looks like a fancy pants. Anyway, the price of this rapier is going to run about 500 platinum.
What is with everyone in platinum in this place?
Good armor.
Look
Good weapons.
around. We love to build stuff and we love money.
That's
Says
fair.
500 platinum. Could I put it on hold for?
Put it on hold?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, are you willing to hold it for me until I can come back with a like
So you want me to stand here
modest
and hold
amount
this
to be able
rapier
to
until you can come back with the money?
Sorry, I mean like basically don't sell it to anyone else if I put some money down on it.
How much money?
Um, we say 60 gold.
Oh, I need a bit more than that. Tell you what, I'll hold this
Okay.
rapier for you for 110 gold.
How about 80?
How about 120?
Okay, 110 sounds good.
Well, I said 120.
Do you need me to spot
And I
you an
kind of
extra
look at
10
him
gold?
I'm going to
I
walk
kind
up
of look
and
at him and
I'm good.
Hang
gonna
on,
put
hang on.
one.
Let Natsu finish.
Let not to do it.
Fucker.
I kind of look at the dwarf, just kind of go, well, I was getting closer to your bargaining price, to your what you first
Oh, is that how you bargain?
said, and you're going up.
I don't know how to
Yeah,
bargain. I'm a
you
dwarf.
yeah, when you bargain, you come closer to the other person's
He punches you in the
value.
gut and says, "Give me 100 gold, dummy."
And I give him 100 gold. As I cough up whatever the platinum dwarf coughs up.
Well, you want me to hold it? It's 100 gold.
Yeah, and I give him 100.
All right.
What will 5 platinum get me?
5 platinum? I mean, 5 platinum get you all kinds of stuff here.
Ooh, like what?
You name it, Missy.
Uh,
I love his dialogue. It's so great. I can't get over that.
Yes, Bill, I'm the dungeon master. Yes, sir.
okay, so
So what can I do you for?
what do you have any armor for mounts?
Armor for mounts? Like what
Yeah,
kind of
specific,
mount?
like griffin, wyvern, owls.
Oh, you mean animals. What is a mount?
It's a creature that you ride, but that's not important right now.
A creature that you ride?
Good reference.
That sounds kinky.
Not for 5 platinum, it's not.
I mean,
Alright.
5 platinum, I'd ride a mount. I mean, creature.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't say that.
Would you mount a ride?
Instinct kind of jests a little bit and is like, would you mount a ride though?
Ah, funny guy. He gets
I'm
it.
like, oh gosh, that's why I hate talking to dwarves. Do you have any armor for flying creatures? And do you have any daggers?
Armor for flying creatures and daggers. So what are you gonna do? You gonna armor
a
up your
griffin
flying
and an
creature
owl.
and then stab it?
No, I put an armor on a flying creature, and we can dive and attack our enemies without them getting hurt.
So you want to put armor on your flying creature so it can dive and attack.
Yes, or anything like on their talons to have give them weapons.
Are your creatures dumb?
No,
Why do they need armor to attack?
because they're still very. They don't need armor to attack. They need armor to protect themselves. They're very young.
Young. How young? That'll determine on the kind of armor.
Like I don't know, what did the guys say? They just like got out of their foul stage or whatever. Now they're just like they're
They're like
teenagers.
they're teenagers.
Yeah, they're teenagers.
What
They're
kind
not
of
fully grown up.
what kind of creatures you got?
I have a giant owl. I think Maximus there has a wyvern
A
or
giant
Griffin.
owl?
griffin. Yes.
The heck? What? Why'd you choose an owl? I mean, I can understand the wyvern. The wyverns are cool. An owl?
It was cheaper.
Yeah, but the wyvern's cooler.
But owls can swallow things whole if they wanted to.
I mean, so can a wyvern.
That's fair. Look, I needed the quills, okay? They're a really good market for owl feathers.
What? Do you ride a lot?
Yes, I'm
With
a
a
bard.
gigantic, like 3 foot long feather?
No, like the tiny feathers near its feet. Those ones are good. The big feathers I leave alone.
So you write with its toe feathers.
I mean, yeah, when you put it that way, but they're not like giant 3 foot long feathers.
I mean, that is pretty gross.
They're clean.
I mean, okay.
She writes with the toe jam as ink.
I mean,
Oh my gosh,
unfortunately,
no,
I don't got any
Griffin.
owl specific armor. I got some wyvern armor. And did I hear something about a griffin?
Yes, we have a griffin.
Yes, sir. I have a griffin.
I have two
You-
griffins.
Where the heck did you find these griffins?
Well, if you could give us something,
Outside of
maybe
the
we could tell
mountain.
you a story.
Hey, I'll make a deal with you, paladin man.
Hmm?
You
It's
give me
entirely
the
up to you.
griffin, I'll give you the armor.
This is the wrong guy. This is not the same guy.
Okay.
Wait,
Sorry.
they talk to each other?
Forget I
Has
said
a
that.
cleric.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, no,
Phoenix has
we
a
have
cleric.
now heard that they will exchange a griffin for the armor.
No, you haven't heard nothing. Ignore it.
Who has the griffin?
I do.
We both do. I have a griffin as well.
Yep.
I want to see these griffins.
Sure.
And Sting kind of looks at the party and just kind of tries to sign like we can actually use this to bargain.
How do you
And then I
sign
go,
that?
Well, maybe if we
Make
I
it
kind
one
of
bar.
I kind of
Morse code.
I kind of give a look with my eyes, and whether or not they perceive the look is up to them.
So
Oh,
you're
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 going
using
down
the
to
thieves'
school or
cant,
whatever.
yeah?
Basically, yeah.
So the
Not
first
the-
time ever in D&D, you're able to
wait.
use the thieves' cant.
Wait, making money kind of
I'm just
movement,
choosing
you
to
know,
use it
Hey,
now.
give me 1 second, Panzer. 1 second.
I'm choosing to
Natsu,
use it now.
you do realize we're making history, right? No one has ever been able to
Wait,
actually
what?
use effectively the thieves' cant.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it
Well,
is a worthless skill in D&D.
Wait, so now Sting is now a worthless piece of metal, and now he's
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
No, okay, as you're using the thieves' cant, everyone's looking at you confused because they don't have the thieves' cant.
oh yeah, true. Anyways, so I just kind of look at Michael and go, we can show you if you are willing to come down on some of your prices.
Who are you talking to?
Or I guess Michael was the other, the
It was
smith.
Marcus was the
Marcus,
other.
yeah. Mhm.
Would your
Yeah,
other
Marcus is
friend,
the other.
would the other blacksmith be interested in seeing the griffins? Because I don't think we mentioned them to him.
I don't know.
Okay.
I can say that none of us have ever seen a griffin before. We've only heard lore of it.
Well,
Someone-
if you
someone
want
go-
to see it, would you be willing to decrease some of your if we let you see it?
Say that again. Your voice kind of
If we
broke
let,
there.
if you let us see the griffin, will you decrease your prices for us?
I haven't even told you the price. Well, wait a minute. You're trying to get this rapier for cheaper. Tell you what,
Yes.
499 platinum, and I get to see the griffin.
Well, the prices on everything need to come down, not just for me.
All you have bought from me is the rapier.
And I look at the party and ask, is anyone else interested in anything in this shop?
I mean, they have wyvern armor.
The wyvern armor, I will say, is not cheap. This is going to
Nothing in this
be
place.
about 10,000 platinum for this particular set of armor I have.
And I say, because of how rare a griffin is, I also know that a lot of this equipment is rare.
You
Perhaps
realize
we'd
how
have to
rare it
come
is
down
for someone to
at-
take down a red dragon and make mount armor out of it?
Yes. But it's just about as rare as seeing a griffin, right?
No. There's only been 2
That's
cases
actually
of a
really
red dragon being taken out.
So let's say you come down by 1/10 of the price, then.
Okay, 495 platinum.
And I kind of look, I'm still willing to pay 500 versus letting you see a griffin.
Okay, I could just walk outside and see the griffin. I mean, it's no big deal.
You got to go up the whole mountain.
Are you
Yeah,
saying
just wanna
because
go.
I'm so small I can't walk?
No, I'm
Wait,
just saying it's going to take you a little while to get there.
He jumps up onto the table and looks at
Oh my
you.
gosh. Why are we offending the guy?
And I just kind of go,
Are
I'm
you
jesting.
talking to me?
495 is good.
This
I
guy.
just kind of laugh and say, jesting. I'm jesting. 495 is good for me.
Okay. Now, why don't you walk your
And
griffin
so
down? And then I'll do
look to
495
everyone,
platinum.
and I look to everyone else and say, is there anything you guys see in the shop that you guys want, so you guys can haggle a price with him as far as letting him see the griffin?
And do you have any daggers or armor pieces?
I just said I have daggers. I told you this.
Okay, but I didn't get the spiel on what kind of daggers you.
You haven't gone over and looked at them.
Okay, I go over and I look at all the daggers wherever they are.
You see a wide array of daggers. Make an investigation check.
Oh boy. 11.
Add a d4.
Two, so 12.
Okay.
Or 13, sorry.
You find 3 daggers very interesting. The first one that you see, as you pick it up, it begins to glow slightly, and it's glowing purple. No, it's glowing orange.
Okay.
And it's got like the blade almost looks like a snake. You pick up the second one. No glow. It it feels electric, kind of. You get shocked a little bit. And the blade almost looks like a scythe, almost. It's kind of got that shape, not completely all the way around. It just comes up to a real sharp point. Like, think of a rhino horn.
Okay.
And then the other one, two sided. Well, they're all two sided. This thing is real thin, real narrow. Comes out, and I'm going to say it's about maybe 8 inches long. And it's really sharp. And the blade is bright red, and it's giving off a faint aura around it, around the blade of red, and the handle is black and white.
Okay.
8 inches in red. Got it.
I mean, so what enchantments are on these three?
Oh, he points at the red one. This one deals 2d12 fire damage. Points at the one that's glowing orange. This one deals a ton of poison damage on top of its normal damage. Its normal damage is 1d6, and the poison damage is 6d12.
Oh, wow.
And this other one that looks like a rhino horn, this one just does extra piercing, and it's going to be a 2d12. Oh, by the way, that red one
Mhm.
and the orange one, the handles, have you noticed? Take a closer look.
Okay. I hold the blade hilts closer.
He points at it. He's like, "Those are made out of panda hide."
Oh.
Aww.
Alrighty.
What do you think?
I'm horrified and impressed.
Ha ha! I'm kidding. They're just dyed leather.
Okay, cool. How are these worth 5 platinum or are they 10,000 platinum?
Neither. For you, young lady, I'll do the red one for 800 gold, and the orange one I'll probably do 5 platinum.
Let's do both.
No, you get one.
Oh. I'll get the. So the red one was fire damage and the orange one was poison?
Yeah, that freaking crazy, the 6d12 poison.
I'll get that one then.
Okay. That will be, no, that one, I'm sorry, is 5 platinum.
That's fine. I have 5 platinum.
Okay.
And I
He
hand him the.
he hands you, or he puts the blade into the sheath. The sheath, you now notice, looks like it's made out of like a dinosaur hide, which on closer inspection looks like it's made out of T-Rex hide.
Okay. Huh. This looks like an animal that we killed.
You killed a T-Rex?
Yeah.
What?
I enthralled it before it could eat one of our friends, and we took it out.
Who's your friend that almost got eaten?
He got killed later.
Oh, how'd he get killed?
Oh no.
An angry
He was
dragon god.
smeared by a god.
But
I say it very angrily.
Bahamut smeared him.
And Drogon's ghost
Bitch.
appears and goes like, "Buy a bitch, buy a bitch, buy a bitch." It just kind of floats away through the air.
So Bahamut smeared that weird thing that just appeared?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, he must
not
have
with
pissed
us in
him off
spirit.
really good.
You could say that.
Oh, you don't look too happy.
He was my friend. And a god killed him for no reason.
I mean,
It wasn't a good enough reason.
Oh,
Very
I
Very
see.
bitterly, you could see it in
Yeah.
my face. I'm very bitter.
Tally left the shop at this point during this conversation. All you guys hear is the door close.
he gets a little angry
And I
when
kind
God
of-
talk is God.
And I just kind of go, yeah, he was a friend to some, but not a friend to all.
Oh, can I help you guys with anything else?
You said you wanted to see the griffin, right?
Kiduni, don't.
Yeah,
It's gonna
yeah,
show up.
I know. I stopped myself.
Okay, say that again. Sorry.
You still want to see the griffin, though, right?
Yeah, eventually.
All right. Do you have a moment to go out real quick, or?
Not right now. We'll do that later.
Instead
All
of
right. We'll be
sorry,
we'll be staying at the inn
instead of desktop
tonight.
capture, do window capture, and it won't show up.
Yeah, I gotta work that out.
Okay.
Okay, so are you guys going back to the inn, or are you going to?
Um, how much time is left in the day?
You have no idea. You're in a mountain.
All right. Then I go to where the leader of the town would normally be,
Okay, so you're going to
and
the palace.
yes,
Okay, who's all going to the palace? Who's
and
going to the inn? What's going on?
Alice for more information.
Okay,
I
Okay,
go
so
to the inn.
Tally would have went with Sting.
okay. So everyone is going to the palace.
No, I'm going to the inn.
Okay, so for the guys that are going to the palace, you ask around and you get the direction to the palace. And as you come up to it, what you see is stone walls coming up, nothing too fancy. And behind it, you see this big palace made of ivory and obsidian and platinum and gold and silver and copper. This huge building with a big cogwheel in the back of it sticking through the roof and it's slowly turning. You are at the gate to the courtyard of this thing. The inn. The inn is called the Cogwheel. And as you go in, you will see a tiefling behind the counter. And this tiefling says, "Welcome, I am Bob. Just Bob. Welcome to Thundercrest." And that is where we will end it for the day. So let me say my outro here, and I'll be right back with you guys.
Thank you, Sir Black.
You
All right. Thank you for joining us in episode 8. And episode 7 will be out shortly. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. And Michael, again, thank you for the 25. Really appreciate it.